Hi, this is Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and Sun Tarot. This is so you want to do a live, so here we are. So we're going to start with a general reading and then we will get into some questions. So as you join, please just say hello and let us know where you're from. And we're just going to shuffle a little bit and then we're going to get started. We are starting today using the Gateway Oracle by Denise Lynn. I did recently just pick them up and we're really excited about them. We went to Hay House had a conference with some of their authors and Denise was there. We were lucky enough to have a class with her. So it was a beautiful, beautiful opportunity. So Celia says we are just going to get a throat chakra activation apparently, and then we are going to begin. So we hope everyone is really doing well today. So this is just a daily message from Celia. So we are going to begin. She says we're going to shuffle one more time and then she said we're going to cut them and we're going to take two and then the bottom. So we are starting out with embracing the future. I step into the future with an open heart. And the next card is trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. So these are just loving these cards. And the bottom of the deck is the cherishing self. I accept and love myself. So definitely messages that are always in alignment with Celia guidance. So and then we get communicate freely. So are you she said our throat chakra is really being activated. As you're listening to this is yours. Are you listening? And are you using your voice? That is the key to your own happiness, by using your voice and saying what you want. You got to put it out there. As we have the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords jumping out. She said we're just mixing them up for just a minute and then we're going to go. So so are you listening to that guidance that's going to bring you to that highest level? You know, that Hierophant picture is very joyful. So we are going to begin with the current energy of the Four of Pentacles. Sometimes that's holding on to something a little too tight, and the card that's crossing that is the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Cups, and I will say she is hands up. So going from this to going to this, going to trusting your purpose, trusting and loving yourself, honoring yourself, and trusting that everything is always working out, because it always is. And then the foundation of the card is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is about doing the action. He is about doing the works. He is the only knight that gets to the finish line. So very important energy with that. The immediate past card is the Five of Wands, and I did see that when I was shuffling in the beginning. So that is the past energy of, you know, everybody has their own part in a situation. Sometimes we don't understand everybody's part during that time. Sometimes, you know, as things progress, we figure out what their part is. And the headspace is the Eight of Wands. So we feel like you are probably getting a lot of spiritual communication and downloads. We have definitely been getting the downloads, really been doing a lot of meditating, working on embracing the future so much that we had met somebody and he's like, so have you got your website yet? And you know what? We are excited to announce that we do have our website. It's in the building phase, but there is a launch page. So we are excited that there is more ways to connect with us. So the immediate future card is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new opportunity. So if you would like to reach out to me, there is a new email to reach me. It is Brenda@brendaolson.net. So if you would like to send me an email, there's how you contact me now. The environment is the Knight of Swords, which is that fastest moving energy. He has clarity. He has inspired action. He is following that guidance. So are you following the guidance? And that is the Celia says the weekend message, because it is, Saturday where I am. So are you, thinking about your future? What is going to be the best thing for you? What is the new opportunity that you would like to manifest in your life right now? What would you like to manifest? How others see you, the Two of Swords. Do they see you going in more than one direction? Are you having some, sometimes when I feel like if you have indecision, you know what? That's fight or flight mode. And you know what? Sometimes we learn some really good things over it. I can do it. And one of the really best things when you're in fight or flight is to say, I am okay. I am loved. I am safe. I'm okay. I am safe. I am loved. And just, repeat that over and over a few times. And that will help bring you some clarity, which can come in really quickly with saying that mantra. So, and the hopes and fears card is the Hanged Man, that enlightenment. Sometimes we feel stuck, but you know what? If you're feeling stuck, it's because you're being given an opportunity to see things in a different perspective. That's a different perspective. Peeking through that hole is a different perspective. Are you seeing are you seeing things from a different perspective? Because there is, she's holding on to it, and the other opposite of that is the Queen of Cups, which is letting go. As you do that letting go, you're going to be surprised at how easily this new opportunity comes in. And the outcome card is the Four of Wands. So yay, we love that card. That is, a new opportunity, a new, could be a new move or a new job opportunity, but definitely something to celebrate. Are you ready to celebrate? Are you ready to celebrate moving to this next level? Because we feel like that is what's happening now. The underlying energy is the Six of Cups, which is about, that energy of the past, the Three of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Swords, with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom, which is that soul contract to work with the people in your life. Because, we have the King and the Queen of Cups here. We have, wish fulfillment, walking away from the thoughts, because swords are thoughts, walking away from the thoughts that are no longer serving you, the thoughts from the past that did not, bring you that wish fulfillment, which, left you feeling kind of shut out from that person. Because as you let go of that energy, and I'm like, okay, if it's meant for me, bring it back. If not, I'm going to focus on me. Focus on you, and you're going to be surprised at how quickly you can bring this new opportunity about, because these people are both meditating, getting connected, and that's in the 5D. So are you ready for this new opportunity that's trying to come? Because you have a soul contract with that person. So as you change your thinking and realize, I'm going to listen to I'm going to listen to my higher self. You know what? Your higher self is never going to say anything negative about you. It's never going to say anything but the best loving thoughts for you and give you the best possible direction. And then we are going to we're seeing, we got so many new decks. We don't know which ones. We're going to use these Gabby Bernstein Miracles Now cards. They have affirmations on them. So we're going to ask for guidance for this spread. So what do the viewers who are seeing this message need for guidance? What is the guidance? She said we're going to get a few. So just know you can take part of this message. It could be one line. Just take whatever resonates and please leave the rest. Apparently she said that's it. So The first card that came out is stillness is the key to success, which is absolutely true. Both of these people are, meditating. You know what? But you know what? You can meditate with the trust that everything is working out. So meditate always. True abundance is an inside job, which is definitely that goes a card really well with this cherish card. Cherish yourself. Know how valuable you are. And as you feel abundance within yourself, you're going to show it in your exterior world. And then the moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. So, what a beautiful message. Are you ready to begin living? Are you ready to manifest this new life? Are you ready? Because the future's here. It's ready for you to embrace it. All you have to do is decide you're ready. Are you ready to start this brand new life? This dream that you're wanting to manifest? Because as you love yourself, that's definitely a general Celia message. As you love yourself, you're really going to bring in so much more. So that is the daily Celia message. So we hope this message reaches you well. And we're going to get it all cleaned up. I hope everyone's having a great day. Hi, Emily. How are you doing? Yes, we are taking questions. So yes, we're just cleaning up from our general reading and and Emily, where are you from? Absolutely, we just began. We did a general reading to start with, and awesome. I'm originally from California. I've been in Indiana about like 28 years, but I started there. My sisters are still there. So, Emily, what is your question today? We have just gotten back from vacation, and this is my first live in a little while. So, normally we're on in the morning time. So, hi, Danny. How are you doing? We just decided to jump on and do a little live. Okay, she said we're going to use the gateway ones, the Denise Lynn ones. Hi, awesome. We are doing really super well. We really enjoyed Florida. But always good to be back home. For sure. Well, Emily, it looks like whatever you want you can have, because the card you get is expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life, and then renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. It looks like you have to clear away some stuff that's blocking you. She said we're going to get you a couple of tarot cards. But Emily, it looks like what would you like to manifest? I'm going to be on for a little bit, Danny. We just started a little, like 15 minutes ago. So, we'll be on. So he says we'll be on. So what does Emily need to know? Yeah, Emily, she says, what do you want? Because you get the card of first, the Four of Swords, which is about meditation and taking some time to think of where do you want to go. While you're on this trip, you know what? Think, what do you want? If you could have the perfect choice, what would you want? You want to know what I did to manifest my perfect relationship? I wrote a list of all the qualities I wanted in a person. And you know what? I let it go to the universe. I said, this is the stuff in my perfect person. I met Dave. He's my perfect person. Truly. So take some time to think, what would you like? What do you want? Take this time. Like, it is the time. What do you want? Like, you have the opportunity to put it out there. Like, you get what we want. The next card is the Ten of Cups. And then over here, we have the Death card, which is about transformation, and the Ace of Pentacles. So, brand new opportunity. Yeah. Expect a miracle. Clear out the energy from your past person. That other person's energy is still around you, Emily. I would get it out of there. Anything that's theirs, I would get out. I would sage. Is always a great thing to do. And Emily, how did your story end with your last person? Not good or okay? Like, so he's like, how did that last thing end? We went to I Can Do It. So we did a few past life regressions and I figured out how many of my past lives are tied to this life and how your stories are. So whatever like energy you have still lingering around for whatever the last thing that ended is, you have the opportunity to tell a brand new story. How would you, and literally, Emily, I would write it down. Write the story you want. Don't hang on to that heartbreak because that whatever's that third party energy, yeah, but whatever's caused you heartache in the past, that energy, even if it's with this person you want a new thing with, you have to like let that go and move in a different direction. Say, you know, whatever happened in the past is the past. It doesn't matter. Today is a brand new day. I'm not the same person I was yesterday, and neither are you, and neither is he. And anything in the past, whatever happened, you have to decide do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? But I would write the story of how you want it. Like literally, write the story. I want this beautiful, amazing new opportunity. I want to start with a brand new clean slate. And Ten of Cups, you know, that happy home is right there in the middle. Like the opportunity is there. So take the time on your trip to decide what do you want. So but like literally write it down like with and I was like 2 years before I wrote my list, before I actually met Dave in person. We both had to get to the right place to where it could happen. But like literally, he's everything on my list. And I'll tell you, my life's a little fairy tale right now. So I'm loving it. So you can have that as well. So write what you want, you know. Communication is the key. So, who else do we have here today? It looks like we have Universal Love Sound. But best of luck, Emily. It looks really good. I love a miracle. We had that in Florida. We got to see a double rainbow. We got to see a space launch. It was really a magical time. So we were like spreading that love around. So, anyone that's here, just drop a comment and your question, and we'll get to you as quick as we can. Celia says, she said we're going to do it for a little while. We had taken a little break. And got some new decks to share with everyone. And Universe Love Sound. So he says, how are you? Where are you from? And Awesome, are you still here? Did you want a message today? Hello, Yusa, how are you? I am doing really well. We're just hanging out on a Saturday. Dave's out working in the yard. So, would you like a message? Do you would you like a message? Where do you live? We are in Indiana, and actually it's like 80 degrees today. It's the best day. It's pretty nice out. Oh, wonderful. Dave and I have some, Belle, very nice. Do you have a question? It's funny, I used to be a California girl and I talked a million miles a minute, and then I moved to the Midwest and everything's a little slower out here. But sometimes when we're channeling, we get a different one. There's we channel somebody that's very southern as part of our yes, how does your person feel about you? We are using the Gateway Oracle by Denise Lynn today. Well, we shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and you get the card of Expecting Miracles. That is the same card that came out for the last person. In the bottom of the deck is Accepting What Is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Are you doing that? Are you really shining your light and speaking your truth? I say that as I got a whole throat chakra activation there. Like I felt like I could not speak. So, what are you not saying? And have you put out there to the universe what you want? Have you asked for it? Because in this, she's like releasing that into the universe. So write it down and put it out there. Say, this is what I want. Like I went as far as like literally like listing all the qualities. Like I have my book. It's like 2 pages long for my journal where I was given the exercise to do write down what I wanted in my perfect person, and it like changed my life. Yeah. Like, and this one's the same way where she's like putting it out there. And is your heart open for love? Cause with that's what I just felt like, a heart opening. Like are you opening your heart to, like, I'm not kidding. My thing is like 2 pages long on all the qualities I wanted in my person. Like I wanted, like Dave does all my stuff. Do you see my flowers that we got out of the backyard? Like there's just so many of the things that I wanted. Like I wanted loyalty and honesty and somebody to meditate with and somebody to travel with and somebody that would rub my feet and somebody that would bring me flowers and somebody that, was on their spiritual path. Like my thing was like 2 pages long. I'm not kidding. I had enough discernment of what I didn't want to know exactly what I did want. So put it out there, ask, write the list, like be specific on your qualities. Because it looks like as you do that, you put it out there, the universe has a way of bringing that right back to you. Like really, like be specific, like like be specific, like seriously, as specific as you can. And she says we're going to take 3 cards for you. So you get the 9 of Wands, which is, are you shining your light? Are you loving yourself? Are you accepting what it is and going forward? Because you know what? As you're shining your light on your mission, you know what? The universe loves to reward us for that. And the next card is the 4 of Swords. Are you meditating? Are you being balanced and grounded? Are you healing your heart? Because we have that heart feeling. And in this card, that heart's right there. Are you healing your heart? What in your heart she says, what in your heart do you need to heal? What in your heart? The next card is the Fool, the brand new beginning, the new opportunity. Do you believe in magic? And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords, which is all about clarity. She knows exactly what she wants. Write the list of what you want. And then you know what? Where are you on? Are you working on your spiritual path? If you're here, you must be doing something. And are you working on your spiritual path? Where are you on your spiritual path? Do you know where your North Node is? Do you know where your Chiron is? Those were some really big things that helped me on my path. Starting to work on my Chiron and my North Node. If you don't know much about them, you can Google them. If not, you can always put them in the chat here if you know. And we are always here to be of service. That is, my North Node, my mission in life is actually to be of service, to show everybody. Yes, on the birth chart, look at where your North Node is and look at where your Chiron is, because Chiron is the thing you have to heal, and your North Node is your mission in life. So those 2 things are like super duper important. So are you working on that healing? So and on that you have to look at the house it's in and the sign, and then the natural ruler of that sign, or the natural ruler of that house. And if you have any planets also in those houses. So, hi, pretty. How are you? Hi, my butterfly. But yeah, just write your list of what you want. And this is the last full moon in spring for me. A full moon in new full moon. Sag. Full moon in Sag. Like you have, like, feel the feelings of it, like bring it up, like you have to think about what has hurt my heart, like write it down, write down what happened in the situation, what hurt, what, I example, my ex-husband cheated on me and left. You know what? That hurt me and that caused me a lot of feelings of not enoughness for a while. So I just had to figure out how to how see it in a different light, in the aspect of everything happens for a reason. It put me on my path so much. Yes, just like what, and have the feeling of it. Like I had to figure out that I felt not enough and I was an over giver, and I find it difficult to ask for help, with all of that not feeling enough. So you have to get to, like, what feeling does it make you feel? Like, whatever the situation is, how did it make you feel? And if, and with that, it made me not feel enough. But you know what? Now I know. If anything, I was too much. So literally, you did. But yeah, you have to be honest. I mean, and everything happens and ends for a reason, right when it's supposed to happen. I mean, honestly. But you have to do that heart healing and decide you have to be, open to risk your heart, because with great risk comes great reward. And if you don't risk, the true, feeling of the love, then, and you have a wall up. I'll say I had a wall up for a long, long time about it. And you have to finally just say, I'm ready. I am ready for this love that I have been waiting my whole life for. This is what I want, and here it is. And you get the revealing radiance and savoring pleasure. And know that this time is for your spiritual growth. At this very moment, it's for your spiritual growth. Look at, honestly, as I looked at my Chiron, and my Chiron's in my third house, it's about communication. And it was in Aries, and I definitely had a lot of, because that's about your childhood wounds. And I definitely had a lot of that. I mean, so much that I became a really shallow breather and this and that, so, but working towards that, literally, I wasn't working on my Chiron 3 months and I met Dave. Like, literally, as soon as I really started working on healing what I needed to heal, it like opened so much up for me. And since I was doing the work, the universe brought me a gift, because it's really good about that. As you're doing the work, it's like, okay, we're going to show you this. You're doing the work. So here's what a gift for you. And I get the greatest gift of all, Dave. So at least greatest gift for me. So, how is everyone else doing? Yes, literally start with, look, if you have your birth chart, look at your north node, look at your Chiron. We were doing Chiron videos. We're going to get back to that this coming week, and stuff. But if you, we'll be back on Monday doing a live. So, and we're going to start doing a live every day again. So join us, and we're, always up, so he says we are of service. That is my mission, to be of service, to help everyone figure it out, where and what to start, So best of luck to you. Literally, my mission is second house Aquarius, which Aquarius is about the collective. And the second house is the things you value. And you know what? the thing I've learned to value the most? Myself. Because honestly, when I am really loving myself, you know what? Dave pours love over me. I just told him that a while ago because we were teasing him a little, and he said something about it. And you know what we told Celia said, when you're loving on yourself, how much are we loving on you? So if you're not getting the love you want, how much are you loving yourself? Because other people reflect back to you how you're feeling about you. So make sure you're having that self-love. And Pretty, did you have a specific question or just general not what I wanted. Am I struggling with the dang chat? My butterfly, can we get your question next? How does your person feel about you? Absolutely. I know you're using these. The Gateway by Denise Lynn. You get the card of Breaking Barriers. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. We feel like that is new growth because if you look at that, there's like brand new opportunity and growth there. High positive energy. How are you? And then the bottom of the deck is manifesting dreams. So if you're trying to manifest a new beginning, it looks like the energy is very good for that. My butterfly. You get the Lover's card. The Hermit. So definitely being divinely guided. You just have to be patient about it. Put out there to the universe what you want. And know that this person is part of your path. They are working on their journey. Sometimes people pull their energy back for their own cause, but that Lover's card is there. But you have to kind of be patient. And then there will be a new source of clarity towards you. But it looks like you're able to really manifest your dreams. It looks like you need to let go of whatever. Like there's the Five of Cups. He's like really sad and feeling that heartbreak. But you know what? This one's got brand new clarity and seeing it from a different situation, even though it's still a 5. So what do you want to manifest? Because you can literally put it out there. Tell the universe what you want because it looks like the opportunity's there if you want it. You just have to say you want it. So positive energy, how have you been? You are very welcome. Yeah, so he says, how have you been? Yeah, happy birthday. We love that we're in Gemini season. Definitely that energy of communication. And we are at you're waiting on some? So he says, what new has happened? We went off radar and we came back. We've been here a couple of days, but we did some past life regression stuff, and I had to really work on some stuff. Has been really amazing. I'm going to do some more. I got a couple of books on it, so I'm going to do some more reading and working on it. But oh, so you said I'm going to do it because No reason to feel go. Write the story you want. What do you want? So he's like, what do you want? She's like, what do you want? And, we did past life regression, and, everybody that you're in contact with, you have some form of past life communication. And she said, she was just like, right then, I'm going to go and I'm going to do the regression and I'm going to figure out our connection. Because she said, we definitely have one. So we are excited to find out our connection. Me and Dave did several. It was very, very interesting. And we did it with like a group, and we found out we were connected to like every person in our group of 6, which is kind of we did a past life regression with Denise Lynn, which is who the cards are from. So yeah, we did that, and I did a regression with the energy cards that I use her as well. So yes, I went on a deck shopping spree. Dave knows he was there, so I think he got as many as I got, so I don't feel so bad. Yes, it's growing, and honestly, I met another because I went to, it was Hay House, which is the ones who published the books. They had I Can Do It, which is a seminar conference thing with all their different some of their authors. Mel Robbins did the keynote. Brenda Burchard was there. Denise Lynn was there. I got to see John Holland. I got to do a couple classes with him. Chris Ann, who designed the Light Seers Tarot, was there. Did a class with her. Yes, it was like so phenomenal. I did classes and Dave did. We did different ones. And then we got to talk about some things together. We got to see Colette Baron Reed, Kyle Gray, and John Holland all channeled doing mediumship. And we figured out that's where we're going next. So, yeah, so I kind of do that sometimes on the channel. I give messages like that from, and I'm channeling Celia, which is mediumship, but like, so like, I used to watch John Edwards and I love that. So I'm going to start doing that. So anyway, I met a guy, Maurice, and he's a medium, and he's like, so do you have your website yet so people can reach you? And I'm like, no, I don't. But you know what? Now I do. I came back, I got it. So it's in the building stage, but I have a launch page. So we're so excited that we have the launch page up. I made me a new Facebook so I can have my professional Facebook. Yeah. So in the description box for the video should be the new website, which is brendaolson.net. You can email me at brenda@brendaolson.net. And we're just doing that. So we are building it so people, can reach us. So I'm now in the process of doing the work of building the website. So we are excited for this new step and opportunity on what we're doing. So but yeah, we're launching on Saturday. Is next Saturday at midnight my time is when the official website will launch. But right now I just have a launch page up saying we're coming soon. So positive energy. Can we get you a message? Yes. And we did a few days that I Can Do It, and then we went to the beach with my granddaughter. Oh my gosh, the other day. Where are my cards? Why do I not see the ones I want? I took my sacred, yes, Megan said we had a convertible. Dave loved it. He was driving the convertible. But the last day we were at the conference, I had so I got really lucky. We sat down on a card that is this card that I have because I have this deck, but it is signed by Kyle Gray. He had put some of his cards on the seat, so we were inspired. So I call my power back. So definitely a message there. Yeah, and I got a book and I got it autographed by John Holland. But the morning, she's like, the last day of I Can Do It, Dave and I were staying, it was in Tampa, so we were staying over the bay looking, and we saw a dolphin. And then we were going to do our class with Denise Lynn. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take one card to have Denise sign. I picked this card. And as we begin the class, she starts talking about that. Well, she was getting ready for the class. She saw the mama dolphin and the baby dolphin as a sign before she came over. I brought this card for her to sign. She actually decided not to sign autographs, but literally that was the sign. That was the card I took for her to sign. So I feel I got a couple of her books because I feel very, very strongly connected to her. She does the Travelers deck that Dave uses, and she does these, and I got another one from her. But so we saw the dolphin. She saw the same dolphin. She apparently was staying at the same hotel we were staying at. So it was just very fun. That has been in the excitement of us. And we had a convertible. We watched a space launch. The first time they've launched 4 astronauts into space here in a while. So we got to see that. We got to see a double rainbow, me and Dave, on our last day there. It was just absolutely like a magical trip. So since then, I've been doing some regression and some other stuff. So this is our first thing after. So now that we've run on about all that, we were just so excited about our trip. And, my granddaughter's 3 and she wanted Mimi sitting in the back seat. So I got to sit in the back seat of the convertible and go woo with her the whole time. So yes, definitely what I needed. So inspired now. So we are getting a message now for you, positive energy. But we had to tell you the dolphin story. She just apparently you got a few messages. So we're going to start with this one, which is awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. I think you need to do a past life regression. I was thinking that because that's what we were talking about, the past life regression. So I think you're supposed to do one. There are several. I will send you a link. Celia says we're going to send you a link of a video. And then you get the Manifesting Dreams card. Believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life, and know that magic is ready to pop for you. And then launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. So, are you ready to launch your journey? And then the bottom of the deck is letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. So, you just in the right time. She's like, in the right time. Are you focusing on your magic? Are you focusing on your magic? And for anybody watching, we just call who Celia is inspired. And Positive Energy's been our moderator, and we love her. So yes, I love the new deck. Look at the back of it. It's just like so gorgeous. Like I was like, oh, there was no question of which one I was using today. We got some other light seer decks. So like Hay House was having a sale too. And I'm a girl that loves a good deal. Okay, well, we start with the Three of Swords, which is some heartbreak or some negative energy you're holding on to. But we feel like you're ready to move away from that. And that's that awakening, that ancient wisdom. You're going to oh, I do. Like, especially like the tarot. She'll have me use different tarot decks because a lot of times, like, based on the imagery on the card, I get a message from that. So earlier I just ordered me a couple more decks with just the Rider-Waite, but with a little bit different twist to them. So like I don't have enough, but we feel like you're definitely moving into letting go of that. Are you writing the story of what you want? Because this energy from the past has to go. And that makes me feel like that ebb and flow card. You have to truly, find your balance with it and stand in your power. In the Temperance card, definitely. Yes, several times today we've told people write the story you want, and Celia is all about that process. So find the alchemy of what you want, and you want to know. You know what I found out with past life regression? What you do, you go in and you witness it. Then you know what you go back and you do. You go in and you write the story the way you want it, and you have a brand new opportunity. So if I were in your place, whatever your last job was, I would write the story of that job, and I would write the ending of it in a different way. Whatever you're called to do. But like she's like on your last job, because that's kind of the energy that's holding it back. Say, I left because I had new opportunities that were coming and I had to make space in my life. And honestly, that's why you have that. You have space in your life for a reason. You had space in your life for a reason to come and meet me and Celia. We have a strong connection, and I'm going to do the past life regression to find out about it, because she said we definitely have a strong yes, to make new space. Definitely to make new space. And Celia said, have you looked at her take on the Chiron for you? Thank you very much. We are just doing our mission. This is just what we're supposed to do. Yours was in your 12th house of Taurus, correct? Yes. I will do a little research on it. I'm probably going to do a live tomorrow, or I will be doing one for sure on Monday. But today, Celia just wanted to do one late. I know I will just say mine. For one, did you Google it? Go to Google and search Chiron in the 12th house of Taurus. And literally, you have to put that Chiron in the 12th house of Taurus. Is that what you put in? I am going to look after the live. We're going to look and see. Gosh, I hope I didn't take that all the way away. We're going to look. She's like, here, we're just going to look. I don't feel like it's on that tab. So, well, a wound in the 12th house is the wound of betrayal. It's a sacral chakra wound, which is where we manifest from. It is a deeply spiritual wound, a psychic wound, hypersensitive to the energies of the collective, indeed to completions. Shadow self and the unconscious. Are you surprised by emotions or other things you don't see coming? Do you utilize your intuition? Do you trust it? The mantra for that, it says, I am the creator of my own reality. And then a wound in Taurus is the wound of lack of self-worth or feeling stable in your life, like kind of rigid and stubborn are some of the other qualities. But with that, you also have to look at the natural ruler of like the 12th house. Yes. Embrace the qualities of Taurus in the positive. So here, let me do that again. So the positive things of Taurus are being practical and patient. They're really loyal. A balanced wound in Taurus is forgiving your inner child, feeling worthy of committed love. And also being able to have healthy boundaries. Do you feel depleted from overgiving? But a balanced one is able to create healthy boundaries, nurturing to self, highly empathic. You have to trust your intuition. I feel a lot of that's about following and trusting your intuition. So that's some of the stuff off just our PowerPoint, because we like put all the general stuff in there, and then you have to kind of dig. I mean, like even almost every day I find things about my Chiron. I'm like, oh, this relates back to my Chiron. So know that the information, like from the class that we do, that is just like the general information, which we're going to start doing more on in the near future. So apparently that was the conversation I came to have, was about your Chiron. Know your self-worth, but write a new story about truly write a new story. Hi, the princess. How are you doing? How have you been? But like we did that in like our past life, like in one of them I did like I was very alone. I was in a big city, but I was a child alone and felt very abandoned. And then so I wrote a new ending to my story that I got a new family. Having a rough last 2 days. Oh. So he says, would you like a message? Oh, girl, wake up. My guy just calls, whoever's out there. We can get you after the princess. And we would like to know about your podcast. So he's like, let's hear about it. Okay, we will, we are using the Gateway Oracle today, so we will get a message. What does the princess need to know? For one, Celia says, here's your choice to start with. Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? Sometimes we just have to make that, I can sometimes decide, do I want to be mad at Dave? So you'll tell me, do I want to be mad at Dave or do I want to be happy? I literally, sometimes, whatever your disagreement's about, then figure out how to make it work out. Like, unless it's something that's a complete deal breaker, pick the damn phone up. But you have to decide, what do you want? You get the card of breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond boundaries into joy and freedom. There's new growth right there trying to come. It's an opportunity for growth. You get to decide, what do you want to do? Pick happy. Pick up the phone and say, I was wrong. And you know what? And then you get the revealing radiance card. My light illuminates the world. But we feel like there's a new opportunity there with like that. It's like, there's still a little something there. But yeah, she's like, there's still a little. Are you meditating? Because there's the high priestess and that. She's not about talking. I'm focusing on me. And so's that one. Pull your energy back. You want somebody to lean into you? Pull your energy back. Focus on something else. And that will get that disconnected person back in balance. Don't chase. Oh, you're in the chaser. He feels chase energy, so he's going to run. Go hang out with your friends. Go do something else. Go for a walk, read a book, watch a movie. Don't think about him. Anything but him. Yes. But energetically put it out there. I don't have to be right. I want to be happy. And then say, I'm going to do me. I'm going to meditate. Are you in alignment or are you in fight or flight? This is happening again. You know what? It's only happening again if that's what you want. Think a different story. Sometimes we need a couple of days or a day or two apart to really miss somebody to make them really, you know what? But if you're leaning your energy in, he's going to pull back more. So you know what? You pull back. Read a book. She's like, read a book, watch a movie, go see your friends, go do something where you don't have time to think about him. And that's going to totally get that disconnected person right back, right there. So, because the only person that can make you happy, you. Only you. You are very welcome. We are glad to see you today. And Girl Wake Up podcast. We are on to you. The card that came out is looking deeper. Deep within me is majestic radiance. She did not want to roll that out of my. Embracing on an adventure, I savor the wonders of the world. We feel like there's a deeper. Everything happens for a reason. Is this for a job? For one, Celia says, is this for a job? Yeah. Is it for like a job or a house? Oh, you're not supposed to be there. Look deeper. You're supposed to go somewhere else. Because you're not meant to be there. Celia's like, you're not meant to be there. Is it the best place you've ever wanted to live? Does it make you joyfully happy? If it was making you joyfully happy and you know what, it was the right place, it would be so freaking easy. Normally when it's not easy, it's not meant to be. You're supposed to be somewhere else that's going to really lift you up. Because you get this about your majestic radiance and then the victory card there. She's like, yes, not the city, but that house or that housing is maybe not the best for you. Does your family have a tie there? Because we get the 10 of Pentacles, which for me can be like legacy. Like, do you have any family ties there? And then you get the death card. So transformation. Is there a family home or somewhere else you're supposed to be staying, like to redo? Do you have any past family tie there to? Or maybe somebody walked away from a long time ago. Do you have a family? I feel like, because this is like legacy card, like we're going to get some clarification on that. Do you have children? Just like, look at all those kids. Get the Justice card and the 8 of Swords on the bottom. Sometimes something that looks really good isn't so good. Celia's like, look deeper. There's a reason. Like there's somewhere else for you. Sometimes there's negative energies tied to houses or spaces. But I feel like she's like very strong on that's not where you're supposed to be. Something much better for you is around the corner. Like if something's meant to be, it's going to be like, damn, that was easy. How did that happen? I can't believe how easy that was. But if it wouldn't, and that's what you need to say. If this is where I'm meant to be, make it be easy and put that out there to source, God, universe, whatever you believe in. Say that, truly. If this is meant for me, make it be easy. And let it go. And then if not, I feel like you're supposed to be somewhere else. Yeah, but we feel like, Celia's like really strong on somewhere else. Like, and hold on, before you go, we would like to know, tell us about, do you do podcasts? What do you do? She's like, what do you do? She's like, we're very interested. So, let us know what you do. And hi, Miss Danny. How are you? Hi, Elin. How are you? And S Spells. Yes, please drop your question. We would like to thank everyone for joining us today. So you just decided to come do some messages. Does Austin have romantic feelings towards you? She said that one wants to come out. Well, the bottom of the deck is flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. Awesome. Where's your podcast? Where's it going to be at? Where can we find it? We're all about helping the community. We have a Facebook group. Please, if you haven't join and drop the link there. And S Spells, you get the cards of planting seeds, which is apparently the energy just got really strong. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. And you get receiving from angels, shimmering wings of angels, embrace me with love. And then you get the card of opening to love. My heart is open. So we feel like that is saying there are some feelings towards you. The seeds have been planted. Do not try to rush it. Don't try to push it. Let it go. Say, I want to have fun. And don't push anything else beyond that. I want to have fun. And Celia's like, seriously, like, be like, I want to have fun. I'm just looking for fun. Like, be fun. Let's have fun and see where it goes. As Abraham says, like she always jokes about on the marriage vows, I like you pretty much. Let's see where it goes. And seriously, like, do that. She's like, trust, you've planted the seed of what you wanted. Open your heart and be the love and have fun. Say, I trust my angels are guiding me right where I need to go. And they are. She's like, and they are. And they are. You get the Six of Swords. You're moving into calmer water. This is going to be such a really good thing for you. Just beat your own drum. The Knight of Wands, she's like, sometimes that's in and out energy, but in this deck for me, she's like doing her own thing, having her own fun. Know the magic you are. Put your dang smile on and go live your best life. And if that person wants to join in, they'll join in. And trust me, if you're being this, they're coming along. She's got one more. The Four of Swords. Are you healing your heart? Have you taken the time to do that? Because this heart healing is right under this open. Are you willing to take the risk? Is your heart open? Are you ready? Have you done the emotional healing work? We feel like there's something you're holding on to, and as soon as you let that go, everything's just going to burst forward, in forward motion and fly to like where you are. The next card under that is come into power, which is like, call your power. I hear know who you are. You know who you are. Be that person. Be that strong, confident. Yes. Yeah, she's like, be you. So he's like, be you. Be happy. That you smiling is going to be the biggest thing to attract anyone. And are you trusting? Is your heart open? She's like, is your heart open? Are you open to that love? Because it wants to come. It's going to emanate the exact love you show yourself. So make sure you are loving on yourself. Because anybody that comes in is going to love you how you love you. So, extra love to you. Like extra love. So, Miss Danny, are you still around? And hi, Elin. How are you doing? Does Christopher have feelings? Okay. Yeah, I'm like, is Danny here? We got to get Danny a card. So he's like, we were hanging out just for you, Danny. Oh, I don't see her. We'll have to wait. She'll come back. You are very welcome. Thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe. So, Elin, we are getting a card for you. Oh, there's Miss Danny. Danny, we're getting a card for Elin, then we're getting you. Cherishing self. I accept and love myself. Elin, how much are you loving on yourself? And then you got listening to your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. How do you feel? She's like, how are your feelings? Are you trusting them? Are you cherishing and savoring you? You get the Hanged Man. So if he's pulled his energy back a little bit, he's just tying some stuff up. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. That's definitely an ending of a cycle. And things are definitely, it's that. Those are the 10s you want to be gone because that's the end of that cycle. It's going to be something elevated, much higher, something on a much more spiritual level. Are you meditating? Are you meditating? Because we feel like you can have what you want. Celia said lately, say exactly what you want. And it can come like so quickly. You just have to really, like, the more specific, the better. Say, I want, this amazing love that I've been waiting for. I trust that it's this. And listen to it and trust it. And then savor every moment you're with that person. Like, because that's going to really cultivate more into the whole relationship. So beautiful energy for you, Elaine. We're glad to see that. But make sure, she's like, once again, make sure you're loving on yourself, because other people are going to reflect that back to you. I told Dave that earlier. He's like, you're really giving me a hard time. I'm like, you must be giving you a hard time. Or I'm like, when you're loving on you, what are we doing? He's like, loving on me. I'm like, there you go. So love on you. Know how worthy you are. And Miss Danny, how have you been doing? And thank you, Positive Energy, for moderating. We definitely appreciate it. And Miss Danny. That is wonderful. I know we've been like busy, like we did our trip and then we're building our website now because that's what we were inspired to do. So, so Danny, do you have a question or just general energy? Yeah, BrendaOlson.net. So we met somebody when we were at I Can Do It in Tampa, and he's like, so do you have your website yet so people can, reach you? So we're like, no. And then like we got back and so he's like, do it, type it in and see, and I could get it. So we did it. We have a now launch page up, and we are launching next Saturday. We're going to work on it this week, and yeah. Because we are opening and expanding our services. So, we are just getting a general message for Danny. And you get the card of Proceed Softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. And then the bottom of the deck is expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in your life. Are you meditating? Are you spending time at the beach? Are you connecting to your inner self? Do it before you get out of bed, literally. Set the alarm for 15 minutes earlier and literally turn the alarm off. And when you're in that in-between state is honestly the best time to do it, to start your whole day. You're worth it. Celia always gives Dave a joke. When he says he doesn't have 20 minutes to meditate, she tells him to take an hour. She's like, you need more, not less. If you don't have time to meditate, and you just really have to stay till you get really grounded and connected. Sometimes I can be connected in 2 minutes. Sometimes it takes me the whole 15 minutes or whatever. Just depends how in alignment my thoughts are. But I feel like it's telling you to slow down. Yeah, she's like, that Proceed Softly is a pretty big message. Hi, Noelle. How are you? Hi, Farida. How are you? Yes. She's like, literally, like, sometimes if we don't slow down and we overdo it, you know what? You burn yourself out and then you're not good for you or anybody. And sometimes that causes a medical thing. So if there's something that could wait, let it wait. Like, she's like, Everything for a reason. Slow down. Or she's like literally slow down or the universe will slow you down. She ain't joking. She said, yes, she's like, she ain't joking. The universe will slow you down if you don't. Clear your thoughts. She's like, clear your thoughts. Get out of the negative. If it ain't a happy thought, say that. Where is this thought coming from? If it ain't a happy thought, say, you know what? I'm choosing a different thought. I'm going to think about my kid. I'm going to think about the things that make me happy. I say your kid because that's pretty much always an easy given happiness card. And then that ease and flow can find time. And she's like, get to the dang beach. Get to the dang beach. Underlying energy, the Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Yes, you have to go. And that's part of the healing you have to do. Part of the steps you have to take is finding your balance. That Lovers can be about a choice. It can be about a relationship, but it's also about finding your balance with your masculine and your feminine energy together. Because when we're doing, you have no time to be. And he's being. And she's meditating. And that's how you manifest. Through being. Doing is masculine energy. Masculine energy does not manifest. We manifest through our feminine energy, through that connection. Like, can't stress the meditation enough because, like, Venus is, I believe, sextile Uranus today, which is about huge change. Venus is, rules Taurus. We're going to see Abraham on June 10th. Yes, we booked it, and we're going to go because she's going to be in Colorado. So we are going to see Abraham. I'm so excited. We just did I Can Do It. Now we're doing Abraham. And Shanita, can you drop your question, please? So yes, we are so excited about seeing Abraham. Like, that was like I told Dave, because she's like in a couple of places, she was going to be there, and then the next week in Chicago. And his we put in to see if we could go because we were trying to go to Florida, but we couldn't. But so we are going. You're going there. We're gonna go see her. Woo! And thank you for the donation. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, we're super excited. But make sure you're being in your feminine energy, and that's that being energy, meditating. And if you're getting a thought, and ask where's that thought coming from? She's like, where is the thought coming from? And that's so important to ask. Yes, we're so excited. We're like flying in the night before late, but it's not till 1, so we're super, super happy about it. And she said we're going to start doing more lives again. That's our passion with the mediumship. So we're gonna do more of that. Okay, Shanita, we are going to get a message about you and Mike. How does Mike feel? Well, the bottom of the deck is healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. Well, for one, Shanita, what do you want out of this relationship? And then you get the cards of breaking barriers. I'm expanding beyond my limitations into joy and freedom. And we are looking at the image on that, and there is new growth there. Sometimes things look like there's no hope, but you know what? In this card, she's like, there's new growth. We just got this deck. We are so called to it. And that card's come out a few times. So know that there is this new opportunity. The next card is hearing messages from spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from spirit. Put that out there, what you want. Write a message. Literally, when I was looking for my person, you know what? I did a life coaching course, and like one of the things was to literally write what you want. Write the letter to spirit. Say, this is what I want. And then the next card is making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. And we feel like there is something that needs healed. No, never say that. No, your words are powerful. You are lucky. You found this person in the beginning, and you know what? There is this opportunity right here. We're going to tell you how. So he's like, oh gosh, we're going to tell you how. For one, your words are super powerful. You get what you say and what you expect, and you never want to talk bad about yourself. Literally, write the list of what you want. Like, she's like, look, we are actually... we're removing that message because we don't even like seeing that. She's like, bleh. And you know what? Sometimes people do that because they have stuff they have to heal. Most of the time, what comes from other people is their stuff. But literally, take 30 minutes. Spend 10 of it listening to some calming music and meditate. And then sit and say, okay, and write a note to whatever higher power you believe, God, source, the universe, whatever. So write it. Say, this is my desire for a relationship. If it's with him, let it be easy. And then trust that it will be. And then go about your merry dang way and live with your purpose. Are you working on your Chiron? Are you working on your North Node? I found out so many of my relationship things tied back to my Chiron. But you have a beautiful light. You need to be shining and not focusing on that, because put it out there and say, if this person is meant for me, let it be easy. Put it out there. Like, it's like spirit wants a message, and we feel like you're probably going to get a message as soon as you change your thinking on it. And you know what? Most people reflect to us how we feel about ourselves. So how much love are you showing you? When you are in alignment and you are loving you, he probably is loving you too. And when you aren't in alignment, you're not feeling it. Or you know what? When he's not in alignment, you're not going to feel it. You have to find a way to figure out your own happiness anyway. You get in that high vibration, happy energy, and see if you don't get a message from him. And just put it out there. If it's meant to be, let it be easy. I'm going to go about my life. I'm going to go shine my dang light. I'm going to go be me. I'm going to work on my healing. Do you know where your Chiron is? And then she says we're going to get... but there is definitely... something new is going to happen. There is new growth and opportunity there. But like... are you trusting your light? You get the Magician. You can manifest it right now, she said. Make the choice. Put it on paper. Take the time to write a message. And see how quick the dang thing doesn't change. She said we're going to get 3 off the bottom. The 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. The Queen of Swords, she has clarity. She knows what she ain't taking. and she knows how to treat herself. And as soon as you're treating yourself in that high vibration manner, you know what? He's going to join you in a heartbeat and let go of the burden. And maybe he's got some shit he's dealing with, some third party energy, but he's going to get some clarity on it too and move towards something better quickly, she said. And we're going to get another one for the Tower. The Devil and the Fool. So a brand new opportunity is coming. Maybe he's dealing with some toxic, codependent, maybe he has some addiction or some toxic third-party energy. And third party doesn't always have to be a person. Somebody's job, somebody's mom, somebody's cousin, somebody's dog, somebody's, whatever, it can be drugs or alcohol, whatever they use to have that toxic behavior with. But we feel like there is new opportunity coming. You just have to decide what you want. And she said, we're going to get a card from this Gabby Bernstein deck. We're taking this one, which is I Surrender It All. Write your list and put it out there and let it go. And love on you, because everybody treats you the way you feel about you. So if you are feeling unheard, you know what people are going to project at you? They're not going to hear you. You have to be okay with it. I don't have to be heard. I'm going to say what I have to say, and that's the end of that. The right people, like with me, the right people will hear me. I don't have to worry about what, that is my Chiron, about communication. Where is your Chiron? If you don't know what Chiron is the key symbol on your birth chart. And my guide Celia says that is the key thing we have to heal. She says literally write a message to your higher power, your source, and say exactly what you want in a relationship. And then say, if this is my person, let it be easy. If not, take him away and bring me the dang person that is. And make that shit be easy. Because it should be. But we feel like he's reflecting your energy back to you. So shine that light. When he sees you high vibration energy, he wants so much to be with you in that energy. So we send you light and love. He says thank you for the donation. We greatly appreciate it. And she says here, put that on. Put it on. Put your crown on. And then sit. And no chase. Oh, don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. He ain't talking to you and he ain't doing nothing. Focus on you. Focus on your Chiron. Focus on your North Node. If you focus on that, if he's thinking about you, you feel it. You feel that pull when he's thinking about you. And when you're thinking about him, you know what? He's feeling that pull from you all the time. Take that pull away and see. When you lean in, somebody else will pull back. When you pull back, somebody else will lean in. Law of attraction. So, let me see. I think we might have gotten everybody. Yeah. So I think with that, I'm gonna be done. So thank you, positive energy. Until you says we're gonna look at your Chiron and see what else we can come up with for you. But literally, I just read you off my PowerPoint for what was earlier. So we'd like to thank everyone, and we hope everyone has a good day or night wherever you are. And we'll be back tomorrow. Bye.